Alright, so let's get started against Jexik here. My deck is just sort of a modification of Sera's deck, pretty similar to what Shampoo was running in the tournament. Sort of we just sub in Massiel for Sanctity. That's the most important change. Sanctity is really good in Sera. And then we have Arbiters of Peace. Only three. I don't think we need three. We need all of them. We might only need two. Maybe I'd put another archer in. And then we also have Citadel Advisors to push around Sera. Maybe we want four of those. But yeah, so just very similar plan. We have Katu in as well, and Castia. They just fit Sera's general plan. And then over here, Jexik is playing Aaron's deck from the tournament. So I don't have the exact list up in front of me, but I know you just think of normal cave goblins. And add in Rust-Side Bandits, add in Wayward Rogues that can attack diagonally, add in Tundra Chargers that can be forced, add Brutal Force so you can push enemy units and summoners, and add in Hellforged Axe so you can get like an extra axe on like a Clinger, and then so the Clinger attacks for 4, and then you can enrage the horde. Yeah, it'll be fun. I'm gonna post about this real quick. The game's already started. Uh, Cave Goblins, as always, are hoping to draw that early gate. Nice to be able to occupy my forward starting bit. If only there was just some unit in there for Vanguards, that would help out a fair bit. And are they going to kill a Citadel unit? I don't know if they attacked that Slinger yet. Oh, attacking with Sneaks. Finish it off. Alright, so we can get value out of Sera's ability. Can only summon one unit this turn. That sucks. Yeah, this doesn't feel great. I kind of almost want to do like the Citadel Archer just to block down some spots because I'm kind of scared that they're going to charge me. Yeah, let's do the Citadel Archer, and we'll put a gate in the far back to stop them from doing any shenanigans. Let's move up a space, even though that'll expose us a little bit more. It means that a Beast Charger can't just come down to us. Let's build a gate here. Yeah, it really sucks not to have more units in the starting turn. That's maybe where those like one costers that we put in the deck can start to shine. Yep. Sera attack the Clinger. Skill issue. Archer attack the Slinger. Now I wonder if we hold a Citadel Knight into this next turn just to be sure we have a good unit. We might, just against Cave Goblins. Often I'd be fine discarding it for the magic boost. Yeah, but we're at 5 right now. Yeah, we can definitely hold a Citadel Knight. Cassia could be really good, but more what we'd want in the late game. Maybe we could bury her even. But we might want to save her too. She's good. As long as she doesn't like die immediately. If Sera gets daggered right now, we are so dead. Be a little tough, right? We need renewed hope or something to be safer here. Not really loving in the position. We will just see how this goes. Yep, Sera getting beaten up. That's pretty big for them. We didn't really have much of a choice but to expose her there. Let's see, how can we respond? I'm tempted to just keep her there. I'm tempted to... If I could get a unit there, if I could push her to safety over here, but that's not safe against a Beast Rider, but it is safe against 0 magic. Yeah, so we could just use an advisor over here to push Sera to safety. That seems pretty good. And hey, we can even drop Cassia at that point. And yeah, heck, do we want this other gate spot? Gate over here. That's good for us. I mean, like, Beast Rider charging down here kind of sucks, but I don't think they'll do that, and I don't think that's even that bad for us if they do that. Cassia doesn't, like, do a crap ton, and Cassia is healing, the climber, actually. So let's do that differently. Yeah, let's go there. Okay, then we're healing the clinger. Okay, we can't win right now. That's fine. We'll just heal the clinger. Yeah. Intel, Arbiter of Peace. That's good. If I had renewed hope, I'd play it. Maybe we will just discard it, though. We probably will, actually, because of that archer. Almost certainly. Especially since we just played Cassia, we want more magic. Cassia can be hit by a Beast Rider. That's an L, actually. Nope, Beast Riders are gone, so we're chilling. Forgot about that. Or they're at 0 magic, so no Beast Riders. And I think Aaron only runs 2 Beast Riders anyway. Okay. Oh, we didn't build the fucking gate. Oh well. I always do that. I've been doing that more recently. Do I want to bury the gate? How many dice does this archer want? Probably all 5. Yeah, I guess let's bury the gate. I don't know, maybe this is tactical. So we're burying the gate in order to be able to discard all 5 of these. Even though they'd be kind of good to save, going to 5 right now is pretty huge. Against this Beast Rider, that should guarantee a kill. Sure does. And now we're at 6. Feel that clinger, but that's fine. Got renewed hope. Okay, so we're fine without that gate. Hopefully Cassia is not dead to like Axe plus Enrage right now. We sure could be. Ooh, can go over to that spot. Yeah, I mean, occupying my gate spots is a win condition. Yep. So maybe I just wanted to keep Cassia over here and just like accept that I was healing that climber and not really care about that. Because this is a pretty big L. Enrage the Horde messes us up real bad, but they didn't get a kill, and they only have 1 card in hand, so they can't actually play it if that is that card. So we're alive. We are chilling, and we're probably into Song of Sanctity. I'm just calling it Song of Sanctity. I don't care. Song of Sanctity is a card in Spirit Island. That's why I call it Song of Sanctity on accident. But you know, that's just what it's called now. Hmm. Yep. We'll move Cassia so she can't be hit by the rogue. We don't even need Renewed Hope right now, do we? Yeah, I don't really see... I mean, Renewed Hope would be good to drop the Arbiter of Peace, I guess. I mean, if Cassie is assassinated, do I even care that much? Okay, the Attendant Priest could be... no, Attendant Priest can only heal commons. Yeah, I mean, I'm tempted just to Sanctity plop right there. I mean, I could just... and then move Cassie to the side, but the thing, it'd be nice to, like, put an Arbiter of Peace there, but then it's, like, impossible to kill this Clinger. I think I'm fine with it being impossible to kill that Clinger. If that's the case, though, Renewed Hope would actually help to steal, to be able to play it afterwards. We really don't need it, though. Like, oh, we can't summon the priest over there. Oof, that sucks a little bit. Oh, and you know what we can do? We can use the advisor to force Sera one spot forward. Yeah. Do we then want a Renewed Hope to summon over there after being forced to spot forward? Probably not, because we're just trying to, like, Sanctity tank for our units right now. So do we play the priest? I guess. I don't really know. I don't think I need to. I don't think there's any... I mean, getting that advisor to 3 health is significant, I guess. Okay, I mean, might as well. Yeah, and we will... that is our only other Arbiter of Peace, so I mean, it'd be real nice not to discard it to the Citadel Archer. Well, yeah, no, we don't need to, because the Citadel Archer is just attacking, like, nothing really. Yeah, I mean, I wonder if I want to make this a Renewed Hope turn, and I want to move this, like, Citadel Archer over here to kill the Climber, and then, like, just summon an Arbiter of Peace right here to, like, make it a really big turn. And just summon nothing in front of Sera, even though she's Song of Sanctity. I could summon something to the side of Sera, so, like, she's not getting attacked twice. It does seem like a pretty good Renewed Hope turn. It feels like that could kind of swing the tides in my favor, actually. So maybe, what does that look like? That looks like this and this. Okay. That archer isn't getting healed anymore, but that's fine. The advisor is still attacking. Yeah, this is fine. We are gonna have to hold the Arbiter of Peace, so we'll probably just reclaim a Paladin and discard that to the Archer. Okay, gotta remember to play Sanctity. Looks good. Okay, we got 3 pretty good attacks here. Hopefully Sera kills. I had to scan the board for a Citadel unit after I made the attack, as per usual. Awesome. Citadel Archer can attack this. Discard 2 cards to hopefully get the kill. Awesome. So we got a pretty big magic advantage, which is what we want to see. Not attacking sneaks, not giving them what they want, as Colby says. Oh, we have to warn in order to move Sera. Huh, I didn't think about that. Whoops. Wonder if we should have just not summoned that priest. Oh, no, it's fine. I don't think I'm going to, I guess. Yeah, whatever. Attack phase, put that there. Magic phase, hit and turn. Draw phase. Oh, we did have another piece, but we couldn't have known that. And hey, do we want to draw something to the side of Sera to keep her safe from extra attacks? It's probably fine, especially since we have another renewed hope. I think we're probably fine. I mean, hey, it could be nice just to have another unit out here. Sure. Fine. And that unit, like, can't be shot at very well. I mean, maybe that's just, like, free fodder for a slinger or something, but it's a long turn. That was a pretty important turn where we sort of just, like, take over the field a little bit. Maybe this actually saves us from, like, some crazy, like, kill Sera play. I guess I don't think the enemy deck runs sneaks. That might be helpful for us. Alright, I see my mic's picking that up. I'll mute that. I'm just drinking. Oh, dagger coming in. Assassinate some stuff. That seems good. I kind of forgot that the dagger existed. I'm glad they don't have out of shadows or some nonsense. Oh, they can kill Cassia because they didn't force forward. Damn it. Skill issue. Yeah, I should have thought about that and only... Yeah. Yeah, that sucks. In short, that sucks. Yep. Enrage sort of counters the Arbiter of Peace, but maybe not too badly. We will see. Ah, Cassia being assassinated feels so bad. I think it was preventable too. Ah, well. Holy Judgment. Yeah, it's probably a good time for that. Alright. I don't think we need Renewed Hope this turn. We still got another turn of Law of Sanctity. Maybe I'll just get this archer to kill that clinger. Might as well. And that'll just kind of be it. I guess we might not kill this slinger over here. I wonder if I want to move the Arbiter of Peace out of the way. No, because I don't want to move it into the dagger range. I don't want to give up this spot either. So, you know, whatever. If we don't kill the clinger with a knight, that's life, I guess. Yeah, this seems good enough. What's our deck looking like right now? Okay, a lot of events. A lot of garbage, basically. So, I'll have to keep that in mind. This Arbiter of Peace, I'm not a fan of them being right there. But I don't really want to move back either. Maybe we drop a Citadel Knight. Oh, we're gonna have Holy Judgment, so that'll actually make our odds a little bit better here. Maybe we move back a space. Even though Sera's kind of tanking, I don't know, I would like to kill that rogue, you know? And we'll just go here. Okay, and so our plan is just to keep building and we'll probably win the end game. Yeah. Alright, let's start with the knight. Should be able to get a kill. Yes, indeed. I'll do Sera. And we might be at the point where we're not actually discarding. I mean, I say that, and yet... I say I don't want to discard, but then I'm also just looking at this, how this Citadel Archer could be attacking for 3 if I do discard, and that's difference between 2 and 3 is massive. That's a difference between probably not killing and probably killing, so we'll take that. And yeah, then we'll hold Renewed Hope. Looks good. We got Colleen, bootleg Cassia. Basically. We can't let Cassia die next time. This deck, I'm a big fan of this deck though. Of just sort of any deck, just putting Sanctity and Sera, it's just already a huge improvement. It just works so well with her, just innately. Everything about it. This will be our last turn with Sanctity, but we will have another one eventually. Yeah, look at them just like bending backwards to try to kill an attendant priest and even miss it. The Arbiters of Peace are definitely good in this deck. We're still only running 3, which like makes me wonder if I should. But like that we're sort of only running 3 because Guarding Spirits is sort of a non-bow with it. So I don't know. Okay, they didn't kill any units. This is good. Yeah. Okay, Renewed Hope looks good here. Do I want to kill Dagger instead of Blarf? I get to focus fire one of them. Yeah, I mean, maybe if we really get our choice of who to shoot at, maybe we should go for Dagger. Because Dagger has been doing some nasty business with our stuff over here. And we still get 3 pretty good attacks, so I'll just move on back here, and then we should be able to set Colleen right here to negate a lot of damage from where she is. So we're looking at a pretty happy position right now. Yep. Probably reclaim a knight and probably hold on to it. We have the paladin in hand, and the paladin will be coming down here to try to just finish off Dagger if we can. Ooh, I am noticing this. No. I was noticing this climber could run through, but actually we should be fine. Given Colleen. Okay, so we're not killing anything this turn, but we'll just damage Blarf. It's fine. Oh, I did draw the Guarding Spirits. It feels a little bit excessive. I don't know though. I mean, I think it's excessive because of the Arbiter of Peace over here. Alright, so we're gonna discard this. Gonna play Colleen. Do we need to discard more so we can play something next turn? Like, do we need to be able to play more knights or something? Do we want Guarding Spirits? Guarding Spirits could make this paladin survive. Probably not. It probably just still takes 2 attacks on either of these to kill them. So, I mean, the dagger could swap over here to try to kill that piece. Maybe that's what they'd do. Yeah, I just don't think Guarding Spirits does that much from here. Do I want to discard the Citadel Knight to try and build? I could see the unit just being helpful, especially the advisor. So yeah, let's do it. Let's build. Kind of sucks to build a Citadel Knight, but it's fine. Oh, and we have another Sanctity. Oh, we're super chilling. I forgot about that. Yeah, the other Sanctity will really help us, because I was worried maybe Sera would be sort of in a corner over there, but not at all. Sera's gonna be fine, just chilling, doing her thing forever and ever. So I wonder what we would cut out of this build to like run the Seek package. Maybe we just cut Guarding Spirits out, and fully commit to Arbiters of Peace. I could see that. So we run, yes, we run 2 Seek instead of Guarding Spirits, and we run 4 Arbiters of Peace. I don't know. We might need to like, yeah, we might need to like cut down on like Citadel Knights or something even to like run all the units we want. And I don't think this build is like too crazy, because like it's really nice in Edia where we can have Mind Witches actually be copying the Citadel Archers, because Citadel Archer's ability on any unit that has more than 1 attack is like really bonkers. Look at them again, bending over backwards to assassinate this like vanilla 2/3. That's really nice for us, that we're just like forcing them into that tough position. With this Arbiter of Peace just like not in a good spot to beat it up. Unrelenting turn coming down when there's not a ton of like crazy targets even for them. This is looking pretty good for us. Sorry, where there's not a lot of like commons exposed, so we can just attack sneaks this turn. Feeling confident about this. Citadel Knight survived somehow. Maybe, I wonder if the archer moves forward or back. Let's say forward. Do I want Song of Sanctity? Sorry, do I want Guarding Spirits? I don't think I want Guarding Spirits. I don't think we need it. Do I want the advisor over here to punch sneaks in the face? Would be nice to just grab that spot. We definitely don't need it by any stretch of the imagination. Might as well though, I guess. That's just to grab that spot for safety. We're gonna have Sanctity over here, so Sera's just gonna be chilling for a while. Advisor is gonna move in place. If we draw the gate, we'll discard it this turn. Guarding Spirits, I guess we're just holding. Yeah, so Katu and Gate, so our deck's pretty much out, but that's fine. Oh, why are we... I guess we're attacking snakes this turn? I don't know what we're doing. Do we even play Holy Judgment if we're... Like, all that Holy Judgment do would be maybe kill Blarf. Okay, well, we will... Oh, I wonder if we would have wanted to move back with that Arbiter of Peace so Sera could actually kill this. I don't know. Doesn't really matter if Sera kills that. Do we Holy Judgment? We might just save it, because, like... I mean, the Arbiter of Peace is... The Blarf would be good to be dead, but our chances of killing aren't even that high, so, like... And the damage could be a lot better next turn. Let's just save it. It kind of sucks that we're not getting any magic this turn. We can get magic from discarding the Citadel Archer, but that's about it. I want to save the spirits and whatnot. Maybe I just say goodbye to a spirit, because it feels like there's a good chance another Citadel Archer would help me a lot. Yeah, maybe I just say goodbye to a guarding spirits. I don't know. It feels like a Citadel Archer would help me a lot, like, because this is gonna go down pretty soon. Just to like still have a beefy unit for that spot. I'm gonna go for it. Oh yeah, this charger is gonna slowly kill itself. It's good. Sneaks is just gonna. I wonder if there was somewhat of a read on Jexik's part for like, you're gonna play Law of Sanctity again soon. Sneaks is just gonna sit in here for the next 2 turns, which is fair. They called the turn I was playing Law of Sanctity to expose Sneaks. That gate there will be helpful for them for sure. Blarf does one-shot the guy as we dreaded. The dagger's still alive. I wonder if dagger would have come in to kill it if we had failed. There was no chance of that killing it with both Colleen. Colleen reduced the dice down to 1, and the piece says that first damage does nothing, so we're gonna do a whole lot there. I don't know why. I'm not sure if you wanted to do that. I guess enrage the horde. I'm not sure if you want to do that with Sanctity up. Might as well just keep Sneaks there. But yeah, I guess enrage the horde, but like, you're doing like 1 damage maximum to that Arbiter piece. So, ooh, you're taking down my gate? That's bad. I've already used 1 enrage the horde, right? But maybe I'm misremembering. Ooh, you killed it. No. Yeah, I already used 1. Piece surviving is helpful for sure. Okay. I mean, this being our last gate kind of blows, but at the other hand, it's alright. I wonder if we need to go big for Katu. I don't think we do, since Sera's gonna get more attacks. I mean, she's not gonna get that many more attacks, and we do have to be wary of an assassination at some point. Do I want to just discard big and go for Katu? No, I feel like against the horde, just playing commons is fine. I think we'll be fine. Maybe, I mean, since Enrage the Horde is gone, maybe this knight can actually afford to go over here. Here, and here. Colleen can expose herself at some point, I guess. It's not the worst thing. Sera, keep attacking. Kill some units. We'll have some magic for next turn this time. Be good. Oh, we can even play Holy Judgment. Probably should, just to guarantee kill Blarf. Blarf's getting a little beefy these days. But let's start. I guess actually, Sera doesn't need to. Sera doesn't actually need to kill that thing. That thing over there. Because it's gonna die. I wonder if we did like this instead, if that's any good. No, it's fine. Yeah, we'll still attack with Sera just to get the card. I think it's worth it. Card and the magic. Oh, there's Unrelenting up. What the heck? I'm dumb. Okay, well I just gave them that unit back. Well, we're not the brightest. I think we play Holy Judgment. Our units aren't super killable right now, and killing Blarf is real helpful. And let's kill this. Well, let's just damage this bandit, actually. Maybe I should have killed that charger, because it's kind of in a prime position. Alright, discard 1, so we got some more juice. Got another knight coming up. It's turning out very tight. We've got to the end game. Katu exists, but how much? He probably will, with just how much magic the horde is feeding us. We can probably get to Katu with just a little bit of work. Like, I'm just looking at, these are all 1 health units that are gonna go down. It's a tight end game for sure. Summoned Horde Slinger 4 times. I don't know how many died to Unrelenting or whatever. I'm trying to think like if we can set up like a Citadel Knight Sera sort of safety chamber where Sera can keep attacking against this deck. I think we can. Like Dagger, we gotta be wary of Dagger coming in to like assassinate Sera, but there's not really any ranged units, so like a Citadel Knight should be kind of guaranteed safety for Sera. Skill issue. Do you think you can damage that? Yeah, Colleen's been huge this game. Oh my goodness. Wow. That's really funny. You think you can damage that? Come on, you've lived this long. You've lived this long. Ah, wow. Look at how many dice that thing tanked, though. That's pretty crazy. Gate comes down. Colleen is exposed. Dagger's gonna probably die next turn. I'm tempted to Knight kill Klinger, Sera kill Sneaks, but I'm also tempted to just like kill the units that are exposed right now. Like that Slinger that's giving the extra attack. I wonder if this is a good Guarding Spirit's turn. Not if Colleen is exposing herself so much, but maybe that's fine. I guess do we play the Knight and keep Sera safe then? Yeah, if we play this Knight and just move over here, this is a pretty good Guarding Spirit setup. Okay, our attacks are on the Klinger, on the Slinger, and on Dagger. We could also force Sera to other places on the board. Yeah, no, this is pretty good. I don't love playing that Knight because that means Katu might not come down, but hey, this is a... If we can be getting safe attacks... Oh wait, no, Sera's not safe. What am I talking about? What am I thinking? No, Sera can be attacked right now. Okay, this would do it? Yeah. Okay, that looks pretty good though, I think. This is the only unit that doesn't have Guarding Spirits, and that's alright. Still got our 3 good attacks. And yeah, I think we should be able to get a lot of late game value out of Sera with Citadel Knights protecting her, so that's hopefully just going to be our setup forever. Normally the punish for that is ranged units, but I don't know if they've got a ton of that. Okay, I mean, that's a massive skill issue. I think we have to kill Dagger. I think Dagger's... We don't want Dagger to just, like, be alive and continue threatening your nasty presence, so good. Even though that slinger gives an extra attack, so there's more immediate value out of the slinger, I think like in the long term, just not having dagger be able to get some like additional scary kills is just gonna help us out. Feel more comfortable. Because, like, maybe Dagger could do something weird to kill the knight, to get more dice on Sera or something. Just being able to slide in and out with Dagger. Because they'd surely sly out this turn to keep her alive, and it's just being able to focus fire. As Joe and Colby also commented about the rogue, which is interesting. I haven't thought about the Wayward Rogue being that powerful, but yeah, I mean, it's definitely... People seem to be a fan of it. Wayward Rogue being powerful, being able to focus fire units. So, I mean, it's sort of just what Sly does, being able to focus fire units. Sly's kind of the master of that. Beast Riders coming down. Should be able to get 4 dice on that knight after sneaks attacks to hit off the guarding spirits. It's real good that there's reminders. Because it'd be a lot harder to remember otherwise. Ooh, Brutal Force. Interesting. Why is it still roll 2 dice? I don't understand. Like, didn't Colleen... Shouldn't it have been 2 reduced by 1? I'm gonna go back to that moment. Here, let me mark down the turn. Because there's something else... There's another time that happened. Oh, getting... I see what you're doing. Pushing out of the way for Sera. Get Sera. See, there was a way to get to Sera. Getting screwed. Let's see what turn this was. If there's some way to like swap into the Beast Rider, you can even kill. Okay, turn 17. Oh, they and we missed. They swapped into the Slinger and attacked Colleen. Okay, cool. Yeah, we are in the danger zone with Sera. And actually, have we seen the other Brutal Force? That's something I should have been playing around more just this whole game. Yeah, just not seeing any Brutal Forces ever makes me want to be cautious as all heck. Gotta discard our spells. Yeah, so I mean, clearly we were wrong about being safe exposing Sera. Is there a way to get like good guarding spirits value this turn? I don't think so. I mean, it feels like Colleen needs to be exposed. That's fine. Expose we shall. I guess a rogue. Have we seen both axes? Hellforged axe. We've seen both axes, and so I'm not really worried about a rogue kill right now. They could push the knight out of the way and then do something. Yeah, I'm not too worried. I think we should be fine. I wonder if we start working on the bandit because the slinger is protected right now. This advisor is no longer protected by Colleen. Not that it really ever was. It's fine. But we could first force Colleen 1 space back. We could force Sera 1 space back with that. Might be worth it. Kill the Beast Rider, that's good. Oh, and that would actually let us protect the advisor. I guess we'll do that. Gosh darn it. That's unfortunate. And yeah, I mean, another Beast Rider could push it out of the way. No, I think we're still fine. Okay, let's attack. Yeah, let's attack this Clinger. Grab some magic and warn. Do we want to warn to the other side? I think we're safe here. No, a bandit could push. Bandit could go from here. Wayward rogue could go from here to here to push the knight to the side. It's the same thing over here, though. Wayward rogue could also push the knight to the side there. So I don't know. I feel like this is just forces them to expose more or something. Wait, do we not have another guarding spirits? Why did I think I had another guarding spirits? Okay. Well, it's fine. I don't know. I mean, it forces Sera to the safer spot anyway. I'm not worried. They only have 2 cards left. That's all we got to get through to get the W. Just need a bit more magic, then Katu could come down. It'd be nice if we don't have to discard the knight to get to that. We will see shortly whether that's true or not. Okay, this is good. Not having another Brutal Force or anything to get to me, not having the Rogue, they probably would have played if they could. Man, Colleen is like actually popping off this game. That's pretty sweet. We're sort of, the Slinger is positioned in a spot where it's kind of annoying to kill, and so I keep not killing it, but I guess it doesn't really have good things to attack. Why is that attack for 2? Am I missing something? Does anyone know why the gang up is hitting for +1 strength for each other friendly target? There's 1, but reduce the attacking strength by 1 during that attack to a minimum of 1. I wonder if that's a bug. Let's Jexik after the game. I guess we sort of got to attack the units this turn. I really would like to get magic. I would like to not expose Colleen. It sort of feels like they're forcing us to. Maybe we just go like this. I mean, like, bringing in a full health Citadel Knight would be nice. Do we want to move the Arbiter of Peace away so we could, like, actually kill these, like, slingers? If I move the Arbiter of Peace here, then they could summon a Beast Rider, and we don't really know how many Beast Riders are in their deck, so for the Beast Rider to come down from there, so we'd probably want to do like this, and so we'd probably want to summon the other knight, which would put us down to 2 magic, and we go back up to 4, but like, it'd be nice to get Katu down at this point. Be nice to have the magic for them next turn. Yes, I don't know if moving that Arbiter of Peace out of the way is in the cards right now. We might just need to hope to get lucky to get some kills here. Yeah, okay, so let's just do it. And so we're being a little bit greedy, holding on. I mean, like, do we really even need Katu to win here? Like, I mean, it should help, but like, just the knight itself is... The knight's pretty good. And just getting... Yeah, I feel like I'm reinventing the wheel here. Like, if the knight is a good play, just do the knight. Get the piece out of the spot where it protects their unit. Now we'll be able to... Now we have all of our units protected. We're able to kill their units very well. Colleen's still in a protected spot, even. It's kind of hard to get to Colleen right now. It's pretty hard to get to Sera as well. Maybe Sera moves 1 spot to the side. No, I don't really think they can get to Sera right here. Yeah, I think this looks good. Let's start with this attack. And I mean, Katu is still in the cards, like, to some extent. Probably. Just get rid of all these extra attacking units. That'll be helpful. Get this bandit to die pretty soon. I mean, I think we will have won the game by the time Katu is playable, but hey, I mean, it's... You know you've played a good game if you don't... If you are playing a super econ deck and you don't end the game with any extra magic. You know you're in a good spot. Those last two cards might be garbage, because I feel like you'd want to play units. I mean, they just took that turn so fast, too. Wow, skill issue. Yeah, this seems like a comfortable spot for us. Where is Sera safest right now? Is she safest there? Do I need to move her? I think she's safe there. What could they do? Like brutal force, push it. I mean, they could just kill it and swap in with something that could shoot Sera. I think it would only be shooting for 2 though, and we've already seen it in Rage. Oh, I should be thinking about Baldo. What if they have Baldo magic? They do have Baldo magic. What if they have Baldo? Did they discard a card? If they discard a card, they absolutely have Baldo magic. They did. So it's Baldo. They got Baldo. Where can Baldo go? Nowhere super scary right now. So I think this is fine. I think it's a fine setup. Oh, do I want to think about moving that Arbiter of Peace away? Like, so I can actually kill their things this turn? Like, how about this? That seems pretty good. Where can Baldo go? Still nowhere. I mean, like, can get to, like, there at most, but... Oh, wait. We could have just lost the game. Oh, boy. Oh, goodness. Okay. Well, that's humbling, at the very least. I mean, what if I just don't move the piece up? And so I just do this. Do this. And I don't know, we can go there or something. Like, is there any weird Baldo? So Baldo could get to here. And then I'm not too worried about anything else though. I mean, is Sera trapped? Is Sera trapped with Baldo over there? I mean, I guess I just don't want to let Baldo back here at all. But like hell am I leaving space? Sera could run over here. What if this last card isn't Baldo and this is like a mega bluff? I'd be pretty impressed. Yeah, then like Baldo can get to here. I hate this. I just hate letting Baldo in. It feels so unnecessary. Oh, this is crazy that this is so tough. Okay, I mean, why not just this? Now, the most Baldo can get to is to here. Nothing crazy. I mean, we don't get to kill all the units we want to, but hey, at least we're not getting balled on. This also feels kind of bad. This is so, playing around Baldo is so hard. Like what, how, how does one play around Baldo? This is, they didn't put me through school for this. Like, because we want to kill these units too. It would just be nice to just freaking kill them, right? It would be so nice. What if we just did this? Can't believe I'm still taking this turn. Okay, Baldo. Now Baldo. Okay, Baldo can still get there. I don't know. And with a unit behind it, Like let's just go with it. I think we've thought about this enough. The point is it's hard to play around Boulder right now. The climber can get to there. The last unit's a clinger. I don't know. I just want to kill the thing. Somehow we're not killing that bandit, which kind of sucks. So we can't even bring down Katu next turn. Yeah, so I feel like there's a better iteration of this, but we thought about that for like 5 minutes. Let's see it, Jexik. There's just so much to think about with that turn. So like if Baldo is here, are we screwed? I think we can keep Sera safe, but like, okay, not sending Baldo there. Just Baldo's just punching Colleen. I don't know if like, because if Baldo's here and they kill this knight, it's just like, I mean, I guess like I'd have to like block in with Sera. Like I don't know. It's just like if they're able to overpower my units before I can kill Baldo, could be bad news. Wow, massive skill issue. Colleen is such a champ right now. Like holy crap. Again with the extra dice. What is going on? Like that is extra dice. I'm not crazy. I think that's a bug. I'm going to have to check with others to like confirm that this is what they think as well. Okay, is there a way to get this Arbiter of Peace to annoy us less? How's this? Can Baldo get to anywhere crazy? He can. Baldo can get in between there. I mean, I think that's just a necessary evil. We get to kill some units this turn. I think this is good. Ooh. This gate doesn't matter. I mean, like, maybe there's worlds where it's relevant, whether that gate's broken. We got to Katu. You know, he's better earlier, but we did get to Katu. Jexik not going in for Baldo there. I feel like I would just put Baldo there at the end of the attack phase. Force me to kill him. Like, put Baldo there, try to kill the piece, and just, like, force me to have an answer. Like, if you put Baldo there, and then you kill the piece, like, force me to kill Baldo, or just, like, kind of lose. I don't know if I'd be able to respond to Baldo being there. Like, maybe, I guess I would go here and here. But yeah, that wouldn't be safe. I mean, not that I'm in the hottest of spots ATM either. Okay, Katu breaking a sweat. We're big chilling over here. Yeah, I don't know. Let's go over here. Well, you know, at this point, let's just like actually fucking play around Baldo. How about? Baldo can still get into my line. I think we have responses to that. Let's attack sneaks first. I think we want to push Sera up just to like stop that from happening. And I think this game should be ours. But playing around Baldo, especially since like he's just still kind of new to me, I'm still kind of scared of it. If we don't kill this climber, we definitely don't want to push up. Okay, that climber can get to there. That's kind of bad. Oh, we don't even have a card to push with. Huh. I almost lost because of that. Good thing that climber's not in range of sneaks. Like, I'm just telling you, like, Baldo can get to here and get to there by the end of the turn. Do you want to have an answer to that? Like, I might not. Like, I need to go through the game very meticulously, but like, I'm just not sure I do have the answer to that, especially with that climber coming in. If we lose this game, it's gonna be nuts. Like, that's wacky and wild. Yeah, no more choline. Um, yep, he's going in. I think maybe our play is just like fucking hide. I mean, we could try to like do. Okay, the other play could be this and this to try to defend, but then no, they could just kill a Citadel Knight. Yeah, I think the play is fucking hide. Um, and kill Balder in the meantime while we fucking hide. Let's get this advisor protected by the Arbiter of Peace. Um, yeah, I don't think there's a way in from here. Not getting an attack on sneaks, but I don't think it was in the cards. We will take this. I guess I'm still attacking this gate for some indiscernible reason. Gotta get that one more magic to win the game. We really, like, this game. This game was surprisingly, both players were very efficient economy-wise. We both reached the end of our game with just a little bit of change to spare, which is exactly what you want. This is real scary, huh? Baldo's getting in there. Yeah, and if they kill that advisor, like, I gotta kill sneaks or bust? This is real tough. Where do I go? Do I lose? No, I don't think I lose. Because yeah, no, because I want to. If I go here and here, I want to attack sneaks, but I have to be safe and protect Sera. But if I just protect Sera, I think I lose. I guess this would have been a reason to move Katu back one space, so Katu could be the one attacking Baldo. So I think I gotta just do like this. But then they just kill the advisor, and then I think we lose the game in that case. Yeah, I think we lose the game in that case. They're like, if the advisor's dead, we can kill Baldo next turn, but I don't think there's any way to keep Sera safe from both sneaks and the climber. So I think we got to risk it all. I think we got to accept taking 3 dice right here. How do we want to take 3 dice? Do you want to force Baldo to run in front of Sera? How do we make it so the climber doesn't really get value? I think Katu has to stay here to attack sneaks. So I think we just do that. And then the problem is the climber can force up and then forcibly get in next turn. I need to think about it exactly, but I think this is the best we got. I think they might, if they get the 3-on-3, they have us beat, and if they don't get the 3-on-3, they might still have us beat. Because then if they don't get the 3-on-3, they got Baldo here. Baldo here. We kill Baldo, but then they can just sneak in, I think. Wait, why are you not just going for the 3-on-3? My guy. Oh, did we play around it? We played around Baldo! We are such gods without even knowing it. Baldo can't just go to any 3 spaces because Baldo from here can only go to here, here, or here. That is awesome. We played around Baldo. We are so dabbing everywhere. This is amazing. We are a machine. Okay, they're still gonna force. They're still gonna force a 3 dice. So this is just either Takatu or not Takatu, basically. Gonna be 3-on-3 for the game. Looks like. Yeah. What a tight one. No Citadel unit on the board. Not that it would really matter. All right. Tebaldo or not Tebaldo? Let's see it. You gonna run in the corner like a coward? Yeah, but Sneaks is too afraid of taking those 6 Katu dice. And that is game. What a game. What a recovery from Jexik. Look at how tight, like, even though I'm playing this wacko econ deck, I guess Jexik ended up with more magic at the end, but like, but I mean, that's after killing all of like my last few units. Like down like a few turns earlier, we're just looking at like, we each have like 2 magic, and like that's it. We each have like two more like potential magic to get. Or like I have more units on the board. They've got 2 magic. No, you hated it. I thought that game was awesome. I thought that game was crazy. Like it's crazy that we both got to the end there. I'm sorry my turns were so long, by the way. There were quite a few turns. I was like, oh wait, I have to do this. Do you wanna you're welcome to hop into a voice chat. Yeah, let's do it. Sounds good. Just give us a second here. Hey, how's it going?
All right. Like I was saying, hold on a second. Let me mute the stream. All right. All right.
Yeah.
So that's better now.
Yep.
I forgot to mute the stream, so that it's like hearing.
Yeah. No. You sound good.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I was trash talking the deck building channel because I was like, why are people saying Brub is NPE when you can put Peace and Colleen and Citadel Knights in the same deck? Because a lot of times you're going to attack and it's like, well, you're just going to do 0 damage. And that's cool. That's just what's going to happen. This is your life. Yeah, but I think it shows how resilient this Sneaks deck is, that it can like also win a late game against a late game deck.
That was so impressive, honestly.
I didn't think I had it. I thought I lost a bunch of times, but Boldo just was Boldo.
Baldo was Baldo. Exactly.
And I just kept trying to go for it. Kills later on, like stuff that wasn't in the auras, kind of like when I just decided to kill that advisor or whatever, just to like get something killed, or like have dagger suicide to kill one more Citadel Knight. I mean, that was the one time I felt I actually got lucky, is when I got that 5 out of 5 on the Citadel Knight that was previously untouched that turn.
You've gotten really unlucky in that. Like you rolled so many dice in that Citadel Knight, though. You kind
like, and then it just and then it had no. Yeah.
You kind of deserved it.
But yeah, I mean, obviously, like I just ignored Katu, which I think was the right thing to do. But that was interesting when you were in that position, like the turn before the end, where like I couldn't get Boldo next to Sera, even though he was back there. You know, because you just like
yeah. I'll be
I was
honest.
just like,
I thought you could. I hadn't even like I took like 2 minutes in that turn because I was just like, yep, there's no way Baldo has to get to me. And then like
oh,
you took your turn, I was
man.
like, oh wait, he can't get to me. I'm such a genius.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, Bulldog can't. I just have to fight my way through. And then I was like, well, I really just want to kill the advisor so that I have something there. And then I just thought, Sly out so that you're forced to deal with it. If I just kill that advisor. So with 6 melee, I was pretty confident I could kill the advisor and then
Yeah. Yeah.
move on.
Yeah, an interesting dynamic with this deck is that like you like Sera. So Sera likes to like just have setups where it's just Sera next to a Citadel Knight to get infinite Sera attack value, and you would think like that the sneaks decks would struggle against it because they don't have that many ranged units, and that's like the usual counter to like Sera Citadel Knight setup. But it seems like Brutal Force is how this deck like deals with Sera trying to like position herself well. Like you had that turn where you pushed my Citadel Knight protecting Sera out of the way and then got 4 dice on Sera.
Yeah, I was just like, I'm just mad. I wanted to get some dice on her.
Yeah.
And then, well, both my brutal forces were the bottom 5 cards. So the
Ooh, that's tough.
so the card that was showcased in that tournament, I just didn't even have a chance. And then you didn't give me that many openings anyway. I don't think. I think you were like really far back, so there weren't that many. Or kind of in a situation where you had a guy diagonal in front of her, so that even if I did brutal force her, I couldn't get anything else to like tap her again. So I think I don't know. I wasn't watching your streams, but I wonder if were you thinking about brutal force the whole game now, or
No. Wait,
no?
sorry. So what was the first Brutal Force again?
I only used one. I ended up discarding
Oh,
that
yeah.
to get Boldo out.
I see. Yes, no, I was so like there was at some point earlier in the game I was like, oh yeah, I should play around Brutal Force, and then it was just like, yeah, I was like, oh, I'll be safe here with Citadel Knight there. Was I playing around Brutal Force for the rest of the game there? Okay, no, actually no, a little bit. Like I was no, so like yeah, after you played that first Brutal Force, I was thinking about where Sera was, and I was trying to make it so that like you couldn't just push a unit out of the way and kill her, basically.
And then I discarded it because I needed the
That's
magic. So
that's
I wasn't sure
the
if I
that's the squirm factor at play.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, were you the one that made that video?
Yes.
Like before you made any other videos? You just just
It's
discard the whole deck.
it's still like my third viewed video.
uh, yeah, I don't think I had talked to you as much at that point in time. I remember just seeing it and being like, what is this?
Yeah, I didn't have it was funny talking to Orange Lads at Gen Con because like he was like he felt a little called out by it, like in a joking sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
That's fun. Sorry.
Yeah, yeah. No, I was just kind of lost in thought, trying to think about what it was like, what going to Gen Con and seeing people that you had kind of just talked about.
It was so much fun.
Yeah. Bummer that you ended up having to drop some of your games in the bigger tournament or the online tournaments, but yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I mean that was also because I was just like working the whole time.
Yeah, oh that too, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, Boldo, he's good. And I think did I summon all 3 champions? I know I summoned Dagger. Who's my other one? Oh, Blarf. Yeah, I summoned all 3 champs, yeah. So and that was the thing. I held Boldo for a long time, but I was thinking like if I remember glancing down and seeing that you had like no deck left. And I was like, okay, yeah, I should definitely hold on to Boldo and make sure I get him out.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, no, I was like, the turn before was like, oh wait, they're at 5, and I was like, wait, did they discard a card the turn before? And it's like, yep, they did. Which is like, we need that animation because I had to look, and like, if I hadn't looked to see you discard a card, I never would have. Like, if a big thing had like popped up on my screen that said that like Jexik discarded a card with 2 cards in hand, I would immediately think, oh, Baldo, like a
Boldo,
champion's coming out. But instead,
yeah,
it took me a second to register. Oh, you're at 5 now. Oh, you discarded a card.
watch
Um,
out for Brooke.
yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
Sorry.
That,
Say it again.
I think you gotta watch out for Brub. I was joking.
Oh, yeah.
Because
Yeah. Sorry. My Discord audio doesn't always like.
oh, okay.
It's
Yeah, I
weird.
think Brub. I think I wonder if Brub could actually be good in like Obsidian Dwarves or Cave Goblins just because they can run willpower. not like actually good, but just not terrible. You know what I mean? Not
I,
like
yeah.
magnet, but
I mean, like that was probably the design. I wonder, like, if I'd be curious to ask Colby. Sorry, I just getting these tangents. I'd be curious to ask Colby, like, whether Brub was once upon a time like gonna be a Tundra Orcs champion that got removed or something. Because, like,
I
yeah,
don't
like,
think so. I mean, he definitely seems to fit very well with them, but I think he was just like, oh, we need the thing, and they probably just drew on some old 1E design
yeah,
things that never got made or did get made. And he's like, oh, let's just make this guy. He shouldn't be too bad, and he's really not.
yeah,
He's
he's
really
really,
fun. I just think he's fun, and
yeah.
I don't know. I mean, we played a couple games in person yesterday. I just think it's entertaining to just get a pile of dice out and see what
No,
happens.
Brub adds so much to the game. And yeah, like your idea of just like throwing him into other decks. I mean, like with one reroll, he's still decent.
He
And I
does,
mean,
yeah. With one reroll, he's basically doing four damage on average, which is like having a 6 die ranged attack.
which
You know what I'm
is
saying? That's good, right?
that's good. Yeah.
But like when he doesn't have the reroll, he's like a 3/7 for 5, which is below the curve. But he has the added benefit of he can cut through multiple little guys. You know, so
Yeah.
you might be able to make a case for him in a deck like. I'm still thinking Swamp Orcs could have a place for him just because they can call him up whenever they want him. You know, with Emerge.
Interesting.
Like
Interesting.
I'd be interested to see like I mean Swamp Orc deck building. No one even played him in the big tournament here, but I think it'd be interesting to see like I always go off on tangents. We're not talking about the game anymore that we played, but
Yeah. No, no, no. Go ahead.
I would say like like a Swamp Orc deck build where you I mean Meaty Kiru is already one that the level 3 CPU was playing, but I think it'd be interesting to have like a toolbox of some kind. Like, oh, I need Brub now because I need to deal with lots of little guys, so I'm going to emerge and get Brub, or you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like if there's any other like highly situational champ,
Yeah.
or it'd be funny to emerge and grab Blarf. Well, you can't get Blarf; he's not in the right symbols. But like,
Yeah. That would be silly. You
it's a
get
word.
3 magic for playing this unit.
I don't think you get the magic, but I
No.
mean, like,
Yeah. No, I'm joking.
you emerge and not spend any magic and not spend any boosts, but just to grab it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
The funny thing
Yeah.
is that in 1E there was an event called A Hero Is Born that a bunch of decks had. Probably like 4 or 5 decks had A Hero Is Born, and it was a thing where you could just go and just get any champion and put it in your hand.
Oh, that's fascinating.
But it wasn't good. That's the
Really?
funny. It
Seriously?
wasn't.
Even those for 1E was so champion centric?
Yeah, because the reason why is you wanted to build magic. You wanted to discard cards for magic, and it would happened in the event phase. There was a set event phase, so it happened after your summon phase. So you'd summon and then play your event phase. So you'd play your A Hero Is Born. Your opponent would know what champion you went for where the hero is born,
I see.
and have a turn to play around it. And it's just one card you weren't discarding for magic. Like the game was so tight in the economy game that you wouldn't want to play A Hero Is Born. You'd usually just want to discard it for magic.
Yeah.
I think it's funny that something like a small tweak like that, like the fact that emerge is summon phase, means that you can actually use it right away. You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they later made more events that would do things out of phase, and that's kind of how they got around that. But yeah, early first edition design was very much it was a little clunkier in that way, and then everything had to happen in the event phase, even if
Yeah.
it affected other phases. And walls were the event, or yeah, walls were played in the event phase. You know, like your gates. So
I
you'd
see. Yeah.
summon, then do events, including your walls. But anyway, I'm going off on a tangent. Anything else you want to say about this
No,
particular
no,
game?
no. I'm always just happy to chat too. Don't
Yeah,
don't worry about it.
I was kind of impressed that like this game didn't seem to be going the way I wanted it to, yet I still ended up somehow winning.
I am very impressed as well.
because, because like so I mean it's like yeah, and I played like verbatim Aaron's deck as far as I know because like we
Yeah.
were scouting it out and trying to figure out what what it would be, and
Yeah.
I had talked to him about the deck before a while ago, so I'm pretty sure you could go on and check out the games too yourself, but it's like 2 of every common I had and then 2 of every event I had, and that's
Yeah.
that how the deck works. And it's got Dagger, Blarf, and Boldo, which are all great champs. And He
Yeah.
often said that he would win late games, at least when he's on his road to 1400 or whatever ELO. So
Yeah.
uh,
Maybe I'll start spamming it to get top tier.
I mean, I've just been playing a lot of Tundra Orcs, and then like I said, I played against that one person who's probably the person who emailed Joe, and I feel bad. So I started. The thing is, they forfeit a game when I played Polar Dwarves. Like I played Polar Dwarves after winning twice in a row with Tundra Orcs. Like, okay, I'll queue Polar Dwarves. He queued against me with Polar Dwarves, or they queue against me with Polar Dwarves, and immediately forfeit. I was like, what? And then I just
Yeah.
felt bad and queued for a while.
I wouldn't feel bad. I wouldn't feel bad. Sometimes people are just in a bad mood, like it's
Yeah.
nothing personal. Well, I mean, maybe it is personal, but it
I
shouldn't
think it
be.
was.
Yeah.
And then, but it's like I mean, I didn't have Brub in that deck. That was my fun. I was like, I'm gonna play my fun, goofy Ice Smith deck, and they weren't having it.
Yeah. I mean, I was really happy in the stream that everyone came to the rescue for Brub. There was no one in the chat. Say it again.
Well, yeah, it's just funny. Like shampoo and stuff was like, no, Brub is fine.
Yeah.
I do regret that I didn't play Brutal Force in the main event, because I kept thinking, Brutal Force would help me get out of some of these jams just because it does things. Like even just one Brutal Force might have been good rather than like the Vine Gate I kept trying to run.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Yeah.
um,
That makes sense.
but I do think, like, I mean, they showed the game with Turtle Freak, but I do think that, he was running different stuff. He's running Smashers, which I wasn't running, and I'm running my like hot takes, as you call them, were running like Bear Cavalry and Drudgers, and I still stand by those
Yeah.
two units. But
Yeah, for sure.
um, I do kind of want to, maybe not now, just because I should probably get into doing some stuff,
Yeah.
but I want to try that Breaker deck, but with Mortar and Rust Riders, and because I want to just test the interaction, like whether mimics the upgrades you put on a structure. Because if so, Mortar all the way. I
Oh,
think
yeah.
you know
I hadn't thought about that. I guess I don't think
because
it.
it copies the abilities until the end of turn. Like I mean, we could go and just read the actual text of mimic and see
Yeah,
what.
that's what I'm doing right now. Place this under friendly structure.
It
It has this ability. It gives it the yeah, that should work.
has this ability. So Mortar upgrade gives an ability.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and I mean that's an ability, and Mind Witch gets all the abilities, so that should work.
kind of
That
like how Vlox works, where if you add a hand cannon to it or whatever.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I wonder if oh yeah, does Mind Witch not get the hand cannon? I guess that makes sense. I guess you can't run turrets.
Yeah, because they're logic, but yeah, definitely I would. Um,
Yeah,
we don't have a deck that can run Mind Witches and turrets yet, but someday.
someday. Yeah, yeah, definitely tell me how that goes. I'm curious to hear about that.
Yeah.
Um, I'm curious real quick if you have any like thoughts about the Sera deck and because I
Oh, the
know
one you were.
I know that you think that Sera is too weak and needs a lot of buffs, and so yeah, like is there anything yeah like what have
Event
you
Suite.
seen other sorts of Sera decks? Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, Event Suite looks strong. I mean, I know Archer's kind of your pet unit you're testing to see if it works. I think it's probably good that you cut down to two of them because, like we were saying, you don't need more than one out, really. Oh, wait, I was back to the
Yeah,
Mind Witch
no,
deck.
yeah, no. Just looking at the Sera deck.
Hmm.
We can look at the my but so well. I'm asking because I noticed that Shampoo was running
Yeah, like a scholar, it seemed
Scholar.
like. Or
He also had a loyalty, or I don't know if he did too. It seems so hard to cut either of these. Yeah, I'm wondering if you've seen anything else out there.
I would change the Event Suite.
You said you don't think you
I
would.
don't think I would, yeah.
I don't think I would
That you,
either.
um,
Would you ever think of something like cutting the guarding spirits and putting in like 4 arbiters of peace? And but it's just like I don't know. Yeah, the law of loyalty. Like I don't know.
yeah, I mean, maybe find a spot for another priest. Like maybe cut out those archers for priests. I don't know, but
Yeah.
you like archers and you want to test them out. 'Cause I think just being able to come in and heal guys up. I'm also thinking of priests and peace. I'm wondering if there's a deck there like that also combine the Ember units for like Moldaria that just really tries to get in there with Peace Arbiter and uses them as summoning spots for priests in addition to like the Ember chaining, and just kind of really gets
Yeah.
up there,
Well,
protect the unit.
the problem with priests is they can only summon against arbiters.
Yeah, but I mean, if you have 3 or 4 arbiters apiece.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, gotcha. Yeah, that'd be interesting.
I wish I could look back at because I mean, or maybe that was with base deck. I just remember like Purse Warden just really crushed me one time with a Phoenix Elves deck that I think had arbiters in it. I think that was in the CBCB7.
Yeah.
Bada Bing, Bada Boom 7, because he swept me in 3 games in the deck building thing for that.
Yeah, I might. How does that? Is that like my impression getting emails from that is that like that event tends to kind of like drag on forever and not be on track? Is that
Does it?
incorrect?
The reason it slowed down a little bit this time is because there were like 2 tournaments at once. Normally,
Yeah.
it kind of skates along pretty well.
Okay. Okay.
And it's cool that it has the deck building thing
Yeah.
and it has teams. So the team thing is kind of fun because then you only have 1 game a week that you have to play for the tournament, but you're still kind of working together.
Yeah. No, that sounds fun. That
Uh,
sounds fun.
I didn't do deck building singles this time because not deck building. I didn't do base deck singles because I just tend not to be as strong in base deck, and I was like, I'll just do 5 games a week rather than 8.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I did both team events with Lil Nips and Purse Warden.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I definitely like think about joining up on that
But
sometime.
I think he'll keep doing them. Yeah,
Yeah.
just periodically. And it was one of the first things that actually incorporated deck building in any kind of event. So we were doing it still back in like the 10 faction days when Prophet was first doing a similar kind of brutal force deck with dagger in it, similar to
Yeah.
what Aaron's playing now, but without Boldo basically, or axe, no Boldo, no axe. Oh,
Yeah.
this is the brutal force turn.
This is the brutal first turn. I had a okay.
It did 0 damage. Okay,
Yeah.
Bandit, please save
Wait,
me.
but real quick, this
Oh,
bandit,
the interaction. So the interaction there is that the gang up happens after the subtraction from Colleen's ability.
why?
I don't know,
For each,
but that's
yeah.
so it gets +1 strength, and then her thing reduces the strength, but it can't reduce it to a minimum of 1. So it reduces it down.
Oh,
So he had 1 strength, reduced it down to 1 because it can't go any further, and then gang up happens, and he rolls 2 dice. That's why that still got a hit.
that's still, yeah, I guess that's kind of because this is when this unit attacks,
Yeah.
and each
Does hers
time,
say before I think hers says before it attacks, maybe.
each
Colleen.
time a friendly unit within space is targeted by an attack. So
Targeted.
does,
So targeting happens before the attack, maybe? Because
yeah,
like you're targeting and then you're attacking it.
that's kind of, yeah, that's a little bit, I mean, like, at the very least, I guess that would imply that you get to choose the order, though I could also see like each time this unit attacking should be like a blanket that happens like before the 3 steps of the attack phase, which is like is the attack phase is like doing an attack is defined as like you choose a target, roll dice, add damage, and so Colleen says do it as part of the targeting step. I don't really know what step the bandit is. I get, yeah.
Yeah. But I think it's like during the attack kind of. I don't know. Rules like I know you're into it, but like nitty gritty is like one of my least favorite things. So
Yeah.
I just know how it works.
No. Your answer was helpful. Well, no, because the way it's written, it does imply that like it might. Because I was like the whole time I was like, wait, this has to be a bug. This is ridiculous. But the way you say it's like, no, this might be the way it's supposed to work. I need to think about it some more. But
I mean, it's the way I noticed it work in the past, just like with cave goblins. Even if you do gang up there to Colleen, because they have lots of guys that might have 1 strength, like a climber. A climber using gang up would have the same thing happen. And here I get 1 die, but I get
a
that
climber using gang up, yeah, that's interesting.
hit. Here I have to not to push you because I didn't want you to be able to run all the way to behind the gate or behind the knight. But
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, these turns are, yeah, so this was like a turn where I mean, like all these turns I'm thinking about the second brutal force.
which I did have in hand, but eventually I discarded because you have my 3 magic and like I think 2 cards or maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. So one is Brutal Force and one is Boldo at this point in time.
Another impressive thing about this game is just like how efficient it feels like both of us were, like magic wise. Like neither of us, like a lot of games that get to the end game, like one player has like 7 unused magic. And I guess you did have a lot at like the very end, but for the most part, we both like used all of our magic.
Yeah. And I was trying. I mean, the thing is, cave goblins are kind of easy mode in that way, and that you can almost always play everything, especially if it's going to be a longer game. You know.
Yeah.
Um, which is one of the reasons I like them. I think it was interesting they pointed out on stream that Aaron doesn't play cave goblins in stock in base deck. They're
Yeah.
like with either of them. Neither of them had a bad, or neither of them were ranked with their base deck, those base deck factions that they brought to the thing.
Yeah.
I'm ranking all of them now because I've been trying them all this season just to get a little more well-rounded. But
Yeah. Yeah. Me as
I'm
well.
tired of this, like, I was in like level 4 in the league for a long time, and it didn't seem to make sense. But
Yeah.
there's some factions I just choose not to like. Still, like Fallen Kingdom, I do not enjoy, and some other ones. I'm trying to get better with Bungle Dwarves.
Yeah.
But my issue with Vanguards is just that they take away your options of playing, and it just feels very constraining and constricting. And like a turn like that, it's like, okay, I'm gonna hit this guy, and it's like, oh, it does nothing, and then okay, and then I miss.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh my god! But
that's
it's like,
yeah. I mean, that's fair. It seems like you're finding ways to do clever plays nonetheless. And I mean, I feel like I can make that argument for like a lot of factions, especially like any faction with a control symbol that is just like taking away options, and yet the Summoner Wars player persists.
yeah. But I mean, this whole Colleen piece thing is like really annoying. But
Yeah.
it's cool that the archetype exists, I guess, because a lot of people, like they were said on stream, like, oh, this is it. It's just all explosive combos, and like we could have easily seen a game where Aaron didn't get a good opening, but Shampoo just basically didn't have time to set up. Because what I was thinking in the game we had is that like
Yeah.
you got a pretty good setup for a while, and I was like, I don't know how I'm going to crack this. I almost forfeit halfway through, and they're like, well, let's just see what Boldo can do. Let's just see what.
That's really funny. Yes, I'm sorry to force you to stomach the Vanguards. It seems like a really good game came out of it, though. So
Yeah, but it's interesting. I mean, it was like, you know, we got to do different things, and I don't know. Sneaks just gives you so many options, and I've been jamming him a lot in base deck this season.
Yeah.
Having good success with it. Just looking for interesting clings. Like I'm just like obsessed with doing goofy clinger maneuvers and stuff. I didn't get to do as much of that because this deck only has 2 clingers. So sometimes I was looking for another one, but it's like, nope, don't got it.
Yeah.
Or at least he has the Boldo styling. Just like I'm just gonna randomly go over here and then diagonal in.
Yeah, I was surprised you didn't Baldo in earlier. Like I was worried, like on that turn, that you would like go into the center there or something. I mean, it's
all night, you know. So I mean, like, I feel like Boldo, I want him to stay alive as long as I can. And
yeah.
if I just don't, what's he gonna do? Like, do 1 damage to the knight because of peace, you know? And then
Yeah. No, it definitely worked for you. Well, what I was worried about was like you would occupy that spot like in front of Sera, and then on the next turn you'd be able to move. Like I wouldn't be able to reposition in such a way, to like.
Yeah, that's possible.
But I wasn't like.
I have to be able to reposition too. I can't diagonal out without being able to move.
Yeah.
So if you around him, then I can't like you can't move 0 and diagonal out kind of thing, you know.
Yeah, and so like it was, and I was like
I did diagonal in because I was like, okay, now let's do this.
Knight.
I was hoping to get a 6 out of 6 here and just kill the knight and then just be like really sitting pretty, but didn't work out quite that way. But I didn't even slide the climber in because I'm like the climber is not going to be able to kill the knight, so not I should even try. And then from there, I was just kind of waiting for an opening from here on out.
Yeah, and you got it. I think there was a turn where like I could have moved Katu to the advisor spot instead, and I regret that because it ended up being once you killed both these units, then and that's nice to kill that piece first.
I was hoping I gotta kill it and then maybe I can have a better shot at killing the knight was my thought.
Yeah. Now like if I had Katu a space down, I could have had Katu attacking Baldo to like try to actually kill Baldo within 2 turns, but not happening.
Yeah, there was that spot where Boldo could not get in, even though yeah. But then
Yeah.
you got another 0. So your attack rolls weren't great for a little while in here. Although that was decent. That's what made me scared that like Sneaks could just die.
Yeah.
So that's why I slide him out after trying, like I said, going 6 dice on the advisor to make sure I kill him and then hope I have it play the next
Yeah.
game.
And it all comes down to the 3-for-3 at the very end after such a tight game.
Yeah.
Yeah, you say that's a coin flip?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Although here you could have killed Boldo if you got 3 or 4 hits there. You could have had Sera finish Boldo off, but then you're like, hey, I'm not going to try for the 3 out of 3, and then you get the 3 out of 3 and kill Climber. But even if I saw the Climber, I could have gotten 4 dice on Sera with the Climber. Kind of better to kill the Climber.
Yeah,
because I could slide and go for 4 dice.
Yeah, that's why I did that.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that was a lot of fun.
That was my game. Thanks. I should get going, but we'll do this again. So maybe even if you don't have anybody for tomorrow, I can maybe do it tomorrow because I'm actually off work tomorrow.
Yeah, no, I sure don't. That could be nice.
Alrighty.
All right. Well, it might be earlier in the day or something, but yeah, I'll let you know. All right. See ya. Bye. That's a lot of fun. Yeah, I love both these decks. I sort of like after the like deck building tournament, for some reason I wasn't really feeling like queuing games into the deck build queue. I was sort of just queuing games to like practice for that, or like that was my like stated reason. And then I didn't. I just been queuing base games. Though like while I was queuing deck building games to queue for the queue, I did like start to get this feeling of like, and like this is a feeling that horrifies me. But I was like, when I'd go to a base game, I'd be like, oh, this is kind of lackluster, or like not even just like the slightest bit of like, oh, this is a base game, it's less interesting or something. And it's just like I've never like ever had that feeling before, and I just had a taste of it of like, oh, like there's something appealing about deck building that base doesn't have, and like that shook my worldview.